welcome back to I Feel Like Rhyming. We're back and better than yesterday. Kev back here with your hip-hop news. I wish I could say something funny or be in, the making joke mood and everything like I normally try to be as funny as possible, but today there's just nothing that funny, in the news. It's Nipsey and we're hurting, and let's just get into it. They found Eric Holden. He has been arrested and is now in police custody in jail. He tried to go apparently to his mental health hospital. He called in. You could see the lady's Snapchat. He called into the mental health hospital. I think he was trying to check in, or I don't know if he thought he could evade jail time, or they wouldn't find him in this mental health hospital. Let me hide in a hospital. This is a good hiding spot here. They'll never catch me in this hospital. But he tried to check into a mental health hospital and or get some help or something. Maybe they'd see that as better, he thought, the judge or something. I hope not. But as a mental health advocate and everything, this hurts here, it sucks. I try to be compassionate and everything to mental health patients, but this one I can't defend in any way, and it's just terrible, and it shows that some mental health issues really need to be taken care of, and we need to see who's more serious issues than others, who's just depression, who has some other things going on, because there's no defending, and he clearly had some issues and some problems. For someone to get up close to someone like that and take their lives and kick their head and everything, it's just disgusting and it's terrible. And this guy, the crazy part, when looking into this guy, apparently Eric Holden, 29 years old, was in the Rolling 60s in the same Crip gang as Nipsey Hussle. Literally in the same gang, but he was a known FBI informant. He had been snitching on people all across Crenshaw, and Nipsey Hussle just politely asked him that he couldn't hang around the store anymore. He didn't want him there, he had to leave. I don't know why he's hanging around the store anyways. Whatever. Nipsey just, I'm sure, asked him nicely to leave. The guy got mad, all pissed off, came back. You can see in the security footage, came right up to him and Nipsey and three people, and shot them. And military style, did shoot over his head and execute him, and it's sad, it's terrible. It's the most disgusting, of all the rappers dying and everything lately, this one kind of does hurt more than others, because this was so senseless and so unneeded and unnecessary, just like XXX's, and the overdose. Lil Peep, Mac Miller, those were senseless too. Losing all these rappers, though, overall, it's hard to judge who's more it's just all hurts. It's all senseless. You can't, what can you say? This one just didn't need to happen. Nipsey was a good man, a humble, cool guy, down to earth. It seemed like if me, a nobody, just some dude trying to make it, who loves hip hop, if I came up and talked to him, it seemed like he'd have a conversation with me, just fucking chat with me for a while, whatever, because that's just how it seemed. He seemed like just a comfortable guy that didn't, whatever, down to earth, humble, all those words. He was smart as hell, with the investing in realty and the stem cell thing. I loved, that you don't, with 2 Chainz album, Rapper Go to the League, Nipsey was doing that already, and telling people that you don't have to rapper go to the league, because he had that STEM program where people can learn to be a scientist, a doctor, study those areas instead of just the 2 areas they thought they could go to. You can do a bunch of different things, lawyer, doctor, psychologist, whatever. You could do all that. So he was doing some really cool stuff, really buying up the block. He owned that whole plaza, not just the Marathon clothes shop, he owned the whole thing. He was doing great things in that community. The community really loved him. I mean, it breaks my heart. It hurts to see that Eric Holden, 2 of his family members apparently were shot down in the streets, is the news. And it's not being shot down as fake or uncredible. Like, that's been reported multiple, that Eric Holden, 2 of his family members were shot down in the streets, and a couple others or something had their houses broken into, which you don't. And you know, I feel like Nipsey would never want to see that happen, his family members, because Nipsey was just that guy. He'd never want to see his family members die like that. But, you know, and how can you say he deserves that, but Nipsey didn't deserve what happened to him at all, in the least bit? So it's like, where does street justice retaliate? Like, where does justice go? You know, you never want to see someone's family, innocent family members that didn't ask for their, you know, their family member just fucked up and killed someone, so now their lives are on the line, and apparently their lives were taken. So that hurts too. I mean, that's tough. How can you say that's a positive or good thing? You know, that's not going to bring Nipsey back. So it's just all tough. It's real sad, everything. But thank God this Eric Holden's been taken into custody now. He has been arrested. You can see the video. And, you know, it's just he deserves every last minute and every last year and every painful thing that happens in that jail and prison. He deserves it all. You know, he'll get his judgment by solitary confinement. And that's no, you know, a lot of people will take death row or take lethal injection over solitary confinement their whole life, because this guy cannot be in general population in any jail or prison. I've been there. He will not last, knowing that's Nipsey Hussle's killer. They're not putting him in gen pop. He's going to solitary confinement for 23-1 for the rest of his life. And, you know, that's going to drive him crazy. You know, that'll sort it out. His own mind, everything will sort it out there. I don't wish death upon anybody, but he deserves solitary confinement for the rest of his life. That's what he's going to get. So, he'll never get out. So, you know, it just hurts. Nipsey just had a kid with Lauren London. Had a former child, a daughter, and a son. You know, you can't say he was doing great things enough and this and that. I'd be repeating what everyone else said. I'm just reporting that I'm happy and thank God justice in some way was made, and Eric Holden is off the streets, and, you know, no one else has to suffer, his family members or anyone else. And it's just, you know, his own gang, it says something for gang, but Nipsey was just about to meet with LAPD officers the next day about gang violence. And it's just, you know, the Dr. CB thing I read about, I saw it, you know, and he was going to do that documentary, but they wouldn't have killed him at that time for that. You know, people just want there to be a bigger thing. They don't want Nipsey Hussle to have really died from just some fucking loser nobody that went up and shot him. They want something bigger. They want a conspiracy. They want a bigger plot by the government or this or that, because Nipsey is such a good man. You don't just want it to be some fucking loser drug, whatever he is, some fucking nobody gang member killed him. You don't want that. I don't want, you know, so you like want to believe this documentary, this bigger plot, this bigger plan. But it's not. It's really not that. It really was just jealousy and anger that someone just kicked them out of their store. Just male ego, male pride. That I can't take that sitting down, blah, I can't be called a snitch. He just made a stupid decision in the moment, a rash decision that I'm sure hopefully he regrets right now and will regret for the rest of his life. But there was no conspiracy or bigger plan. Dr. Sebi was a great guy, and all that is weird on the side, but the Nipsey documentary, I mean, I hope, all the outpouring from celebrities, all the support. Nick Cannon said he'd follow it on. I'd like to see Nick Cannon continue the documentary. I'd like to see that be put out regardless, because I'm very interested in it now. It could cure AIDS, definitely, but cancer, diabetes, blindness, I'd love to see that shit. I'm very interested. As a man who has terrible eyesight and gets made fun of for his lazy eye and eye surgery and being fucking close to blind, I'd love to see if that's true. So, but the outpouring of support is crazy. I mean, everyone, John Legend, Khaled, J. Cole, everyone. There's no naming everybody. It's just, I don't know. And in the shade of it, you get your Ja Rule and 50 Cent beef. 50 Cent was a little late on sending condolences and everything. Everyone else had. 50 Cent was late and sent just a message. And whatever, he sent a nice message. But at the end, he hashtagged his champagne company. And Ja Rule said in the comments, 50 Cent is a bozo with the clown emoji. And for once, I don't care if it's an old beef or whatever, Ja Rule, I stand behind him fully. You're a bozo for that 50 Cent. Like, what the fuck? You're sending a rest in peace comment, and you're like, oh, rest in peace, bro, I love you. Hashtag buy my liquor. Like, what the? You don't need to promote right now, bro. Just promote later. You make 1 million posts a day. You can't not promote that one fucking rest in peace comment to your friend that you worked with that meant something to you supposedly. You fucking have to hashtag your champagne right then. That's fucking bullshit. So I don't know. I would hope when it was like, oh, rest in peace, Kevin, but I hope you go buy this new fucking potato chips I'm selling. Like, it's just stupid. I don't know. So yeah, the Ja Rule and 50 Cent beef is ignited back up. Everyone's kind of on that, but Ja Rule, I'm standing with him on this one. Like, 50 Cent is a bozo. You're a bozo and a clown emoji for that one. So, besides that though, it's just, what can you say? What can I say? I'm a nobody just doing a YouTube video trying to make it in life right now, and it's just a sad time. I didn't know the person, but it makes me not even want to. All of these hit me hard. Everyone, Nipsey, Mac, Peep, XXX, obviously hit me hard because they're all so senseless. They're all so unneeded. They're all just unexpected, unneeded, and unnecessary, and whatever, guys. I don't know. I was gonna do a review of Nav's album, Bad Habits. He just put out his new album last Friday, and I'm a huge Nav fan. I love Perfect Timing with Metro Boomin. I love the Brown Bag EP he just put out. Like, I've always liked his music. It's that, trap auto-tune shit, but he was real good. I know he's a great producer, and that's what he was known for first, but he put out some great music, and I don't know, this album though, he fell short. Maybe I had high expectations. I was waiting on something great. I was really excited for it, but this album fell really short, and I see a lot of other critics are saying the same thing. And it's true, maybe if I listen to it more it'll change, but he didn't do anything the same. It's like you don't see any progress, or he didn't do anything different. I don't see any progress. Like, the first album's great, okay, Perfect Timing's great, everything's great, but when are you gonna make that leap, that change, that progress in your career? Like, Future made that progress on his last album. 2 Chainz made that progress, and everyone's doing more introspective, emotional, not lyrical, but more woke, telling us more about their life, their experiences, their feelings, emotions, all that shit, what they've been through, deep down in that heart shit. And Nav's is not, I think he said that in an interview, I want to be more interested, more awake with this album, something like that, some weird quote. So you expected it, so my expectations were in the right place. So, you know, I was right to expect it, and then he didn't deliver. You know, it was just the same old shit, same old autotune, same old drug lean. Yeah, we get it. You do fucking a bunch of 30s and do shit. Awesome, good for you. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting a little tired of that over and over. The beats are sounding similar. I don't know. Nav killed me with this one. He really disappointed me. As a huge Nav fan, I'm still a huge Nav fan. You know, he can make good music. He's a great beat maker, but he's a great artist, though. I really respect him as an artist and everything, up until this album. And I maybe I lost a little respect here, but I don't know. Tough day on the news schedule, guys. You know, if you're one of the 6 to 8 people that follow me right now, I have heard that on my last video I had a loud snoring sound in the background. That was my dog. I have a purebred English bulldog named Coco. She is very cute. I will show you a picture of her. She's getting up in age, but you know, she's always had snoring and loud snorting problems. So yeah, she's loud, and I'm just so immune to it, I don't hear it anymore. But just picture any human, your dad, anyone you've heard snore, multiply that by 1,000, and you're almost to Coco's snoring level. She snores like crazy. It's insanity. Anyone who's seen it, like, it's crazy. So if you have an English bulldog or a bulldog of any kind, you know their nasal problems and snorting and snoring problems. It's wild. It's crazy. So, I mean, that's an example there. Literally, she was in the other room. 2 fucking rooms of like 4 cement wall, whatever these walls are made of, plaster. There's about 4 of them separating the room she was in, and you still heard her on this video. I don't have that good of a boom mic. I know that. I'm broke. So, I don't know. We still heard Coco though, so it's just impressive. I feel like I'm gonna show this picture here and everything, and I've been showing whatever. I don't know what I'll do in editing, but you know, she might get famous, might get a Twitter following, an Instagram following. I could see that happening, and her getting more famous than me. You know, I could see that happening. She's cute. She's that ugly. She's that ugly cute. Everyone's like, oh, she's so ugly, but she's so cute. She's all the wrinkles. She's so cute. You know, and I'm just that, oh, he's ugly, but he's ugly though. You know, I'm just that ugly. Coco's that cute ugly. I don't know. We can't all be blessed, you know. Can't all be. So, whatever. It's not like I'm bitter or jealous or anything, or people show her more attention. It's no big. I don't care. Whatever. Let's just wrap up the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the I Feel Like Rhyming channel. This is Kev Mack here, and I appreciate all of you watching. Please comment, subscribe, like. I love you. Be safe out there. You know, just be good to each other. Be good to everybody. Peace. Oh, and Lil Nas X's country song. His name is Lil Nas X. I don't know why he had to bring Nas into this. I don't know. But his name is Lil Nas X. He's made a Billboard Hot 100 country song called some Old Roads or something. He made a song, hit Billboard 100 Hot Country Songs, and now Billboard has taken it off the country lineup because it's not country enough. It doesn't have enough new country elements to it or whatever. Now, I mean, even though country music is just literally whatever nowadays, it has beats and guitars, whatever, as long as it's drinking beer and fighting with your girlfriend or your ex, that should be country, but whatever, I don't know. This one, maybe it had too much 808 and auto-tune. that it wasn't country, I guess. Or maybe it was a little bit of racism? I don't know. But they are taking Lil Nas X. They've made statements that it's not racism, it's not, songs is not country enough, even though everyone else has said it's country enough besides Billboard. Everyone wants it on the country charts. Everyone sees it's clearly a country hit. Billboard doesn't agree. They took it off its Hot 100 list and it's not going back on, so Lil Nas X loses out on a country hit that he deserves. So I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. I don't know much of Lil Nas X's music to say if he's a hip-hop artist or, I mean, I've heard he is a hip-hop artist, but whatever, man. He made a country song. Nelly crossed over, made a country song. You don't remember that with Kelly Rowland? I mean, fucking, a lot of you don't remember House of Pain's Everclear making Whitey Sings the Blues. There's been some freaking crossover into country. I mean, my God. Post Malone's about staring over the edge. He's about one guitar string struck away from being a country artist. So I don't believe this whole, just because he's Lil Nas X, he's not a country artist. That's bullshit. And I disagree with it. So I'm on Lil Nas X's side here. His shit is country as fuck. I've heard it. That's a country song. So wisen up, Billboard, okay? And with everything, with Lil Tracy's shit, with all that shit. The Babies, Walker, Texas Ranger, all that shit's country. Let it all on. Because we're hip hop and we're breaking through the doors. Let us in or we'll take it. But seriously though.